Hey everyone, it's Sam from Rae Plans. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be memory planning the week of September 21st through September 27th using the Pumpkin Patch Ultimate Kit from SPC. It's the newer version, and this beautiful like Burberry type $2 Tuesday from Sadie Stickers. Along with it was like a wood grain from Sadie Stickers. And today, while the base is being put down before I get into my plans, I'm going to be answering some questions that Amy Rae of Amy Rae Plans and Shea, I think it's S.B Plans, or I'm not sure of hers, but I will link both of their channels down below because I think Shea's video goes up on Sunday with this fall collab. So there are 11 questions and I'm going to be answering them. I wasn't part of the collab, but I wanted to do the questions just because they were fall related and this was the first actual week of fall. So the first question is your favorite fall sweet treat, and I think that is pumpkin roll. My mom and I make it every year around like Thanksgiving time. We make about 2 or 3 pumpkin rolls, so that would be my favorite. Do I prefer red, yellow, or green apples? Red. I am a big fan of Honeycrisp apples, not like Macintosh or anything, but the red Honeycrisp apples are my favorite, and I can probably eat them every day of my life. The third question is best drink for fall, and I think apple cider is my favorite drink for fall. I do like to transition into like hot coffees and like lattes and stuff, but if I had to pick like a specific like fall-y drink, would be apple cider. The next question is favorite fall activity, which I think would be hay rides or going to a pumpkin patch is my favorite fall activity. We didn't go this year. I'm still not with the whole going out in public type deal with the pandemic still happening, but hopefully next year. The next question is my favorite thing about fall. I love the cooler weather. I like that I can wear a pair of sandals, throw some jeans on, and a hoodie, and be comfortable. Like, that's my absolute favorite thing. Do I prefer, this is question number 6, do I prefer caramel or candy apples? Kind of neither. I like to dip my apples in caramel, so not really like a full caramel apple. So I would just say caramel apples then. Favorite caramel apple toppings is question number 7. Really none. I just like to dip it, so none. Question number 8 is, would you rather go to a corn maze or a haunted house? Haunted house, 100%. I love spooky things. I love Halloween. My Halloween spreads are starting in this next, like the next plan with me coming up. That should actually be up either tomorrow or Saturday. Fingers crossed. So yeah, haunted house is 100%. Number 9 is favorite soup. I think it is. I like chicken noodle soup when I'm sick, and I like French onion soup and cream of black broccoli soup and lobster bisque. There's quite a bit. I like soup. Question number 10 is, do I like pumpkin spice lattes? Not really. When pumpkin comes out in coffee places, I do enjoy getting an iced coffee from Dunkin' with pumpkin and blueberry syrup mixed in together. It tastes like the pumpkin blueberry candle from Bath and Body Works from a few years ago. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like that smells, and it's fantastic. And then the last question, which is question number 11, is, what is your favorite pie? I'm not a pie person. I like filling. I don't like the crust, but I would think I like cheesecake. It's not a pie, but I like cheesecake. So I did enjoy answering those questions, and I am going to be moving on to the day by day. I will write the questions down below if you wanted to answer them yourself, either in like an Instagram post or in a video yourself. I'd be happy to listen to them and see them too with your answers. I'd love to see what your answers would be too. So starting off on Monday the 21st, I used one of these pretty like pattern labels from Sadie Stickers to mark that Ian wasn't feeling well and he stayed home this day. And then I marked with a piece of patterned washi that it was my day off, because you'll see later, but we went to go pick up our puppy. And I used a little thing to mark that I called the guy that was selling the puppies to see if we can come earlier than I had originally planned. So I called him early in the morning, and then the last little thing for the first half of the day was that we left for Watsontown to go pick up the puppy. So I used a house icon from the kit, and I used for my day off was a little Ohana story that I think I got from a freebie to mark my day off. And then I used the phone icon from the kit, and the car with the bow is like that wood grain from $2 Tuesday from Sadie Stickers. Moving on to the second half, I used a solid fancy label to mark that we picked up the puppy, and we named her Zoe. She is a red border collie. She is now, I think, 15 weeks old, or she will be 15 weeks old. She was born on July 27th. So I marked it with a scribbler from SPC with a puppy to for that. And then Trinkets season 2 came on Netflix. I don't know if it was this day or if it was like, I realized that it was on, so I decided to start watching that. Moving on to Tuesday, I used a large appointment label to mark that Ian still wasn't feeling well, so he stayed home again. And then I used a smaller than a quarter box because I confirmed my tattoo appointment. And I know you can't really see here because of the lights, which I'm getting softbox lights, like smaller ones to fit my desk for Christmas, I think. So I'm excited about that to help with my lighting for my videos. But I used one of the boxes that had like the book back to mark that I confirmed the appointment. And then I used a rounded quarter box to mark that I didn't leave my house this day. To mark that Ian stayed home again, I used the house icon, the smaller one from the kit. And then I used the tattoo munchkin from Once More With Love to mark that. I confirmed my appointment. And then I had, I think it was a freebie. It's a bear like passed out on the couch, and it has like the ugh little bubble to mark that I didn't leave my house. And then moving on down to the bottom half, I used one of the squared boxes that I watched more trinkets. And then I used a phone from a freebie. I can't tell you where it was, to be honest with you, where it was from. But I had a TikTok binge, and then I watched Wentworth. So I used the TV icon from Sadie Stickers. Moving on to Wednesday, I had a half a day because I got my tattoo. So I worked until 1:30. And then I stopped for gas, and then I had my tattoo appointment at 2 o'clock to get the 2 paw prints, one of Tyler and one of Bailey, for a memorial for when they passed away. So I used the tattoo munchkin, like getting a tattoo in the butt. It's on my arm, but that's the tattoo I used because I thought it was cute, to mark that in a patterned squared half box. And then moving to the second half, I did run up to Ian's work to drop him off something. So I used the briefcase icon from Sadie Stickers from that $2 Tuesday to mark that. And then I stopped at Primo Hoagie's. I used a grilled cheese doodle from Wild Summer Designs to mark that. I mean, I know it's like hoagies and subs and stuff, but grilled cheese kind of same works in my mind. I had some playtime with Zoe this day. So I used the paw print icon from the kit to mark that. And then I caught up on Coroner, and Catfish was on. So I wanted to use more of that like Burberry pattern. So I used one of like the third boxes from Sadie Stickers to mark one of the TV shows. For watching Coroner, I used the laptop bow icon from Sadie Stickers. And then moving on to Thursday, I did use a patterned fancy label because Ian had a crack in his windshield, so I had to call around for places while he was working to get prices. Oh, excuse me, again. Oh, I always yawn. Then I used a solid fancy label to mark that I had a sinus headache that day. And then it was trash day, so I marked that with a piece of solid washi. And then I ran to Weiss after work. Yeah. So I used the phone icon from the kit. Then I used a Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra for my sinus headache. The trash icon, I think it's from Little Miss Papery, I think. And then the grocery cart is from Sadie Stickers. Moving on to the bottom half. These three are a little out of order, but the quarter box, or the squared off box, is for tattoo care. And I use the tattoo gun from Once More With Love to mark that. And then while I was at Weiss, there was a creepy guy that was like walking around. I swear he got almost hit by like 5 cars while he was walking through the parking lot. He purposely stood behind like people's cars while they were in it. So then they backed up and he like jumped off. Like, it was really, really creepy. And then I cleaned Arnold's litter box down in the basement, and I used a Once More With Love munchkin to mark both of those, the creepy guy and the cleaning the litter. Moving on to Friday, I got to sleep in. Not that I got to, but I slept in a little bit later before I started work, and I used one of the Burberry patterned boxes to mark that. I was on call both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I only marked it on Friday, but that's okay. And then it wasn't a busy day, and I had another sinus headache. So for sleeping in a little bit, I used the alarm clock icon from Sadie Stickers. And then for on-call, I used a Pearl Scribbler from SPC to mark that it wasn't a busy day. I used a book icon. I really didn't have anything, so I thought that worked well enough. And then for a sinus headache, I marked with a wonton from Wonton in a Million with a little tissue box and the achoo. The achoo. Sneezing. We had Domino's for dinner, so I used a third squared off box to mark that. And then I ran to the gas station after work. And then I taught Zoe to walk up some steps because she was just a little baby, so she wasn't really good with walking up and down steps. So I was teaching her how to walk up and down. And then it was Love After Lockup this day. So my mom and I, like I said, every plan with me that we watch it every Friday. And to mark Domino's, I used a Fox and Pip girl sitting and chilling and eating pizza. I used the running icon for the gas station for teaching Zoe to sit. I used the paw print from Sadie Stickers, and then the TV icon is from the Pumpkin Patch Kit. Moving on to Saturday, I used a patterned fancy label to mark that I slept in this day. Then I used another label to mark that I had a terrible migraine. It was a very rainy day this day, so it was not a good day. And I took Zoe up to my work to meet a few of my coworkers because I really wanted to see her. I used a Stick with the Plan Co-Girl for sleeping in, and also for the migraine with like the lights off and like sitting by the window with some light. I used a munchkin that was like chilling by the window for a rainy day from the rainy day sheet from Once More With Love. And then for taking Zoe up to work, I used a bow from the kit. When I got home from visiting work, I took a nap from 12:30 to 2:30, and I used a small skinny appointment label to mark that. I went to the dollar store at some point in that day, and then one of my best friends from high school, she had her second baby this day, and I was super excited. I haven't gone over to meet him yet because I've just been super busy, but she had a boy, and he's beautiful. Like the pictures that she posted, he's just so cute, and I can't wait to smush his little cheeks because he's so cute. So I used a patterned squared off box for that. To mark my nap, I used a Primrose Corner nap girl. I used a like shopping bag from the from Sadie Stickers to mark the dollar store. And then I used the little baby with the elephant from the freebie sheet that we got from Once More With Love. If you ordered, that you got to like see the gender reveal that she had. So I thought that was super cute to mark that with. Moving on to Sunday, I wanted to use one of these like scalloped pretty boxes from Sadie Stickers. So I put that on the bottom. I don't fill it in until the end, but the top I used a squared off third box to mark that I was up at 8 a.m. And then I put chicken on. I make chicken, it's chicken breasts, 2 packs of Hidden Valley Ranch mix, the powder, a jar of pesto, and a can of cream of chicken soup. Like no water added or anything. But you throw it in the crock pot on low for like 8 hours. It is the best tasting chicken ever. If you're interested in it, I can leave it in the comments, or I could leave it in the description, or I can leave it, like if you ask me, I'll give it to you. But you can also PM me on Instagram and I'll give it to you too. Just remind me if that's what it is. So I used a coffee icon from Sadie Stickers to mark that I was up early. I used a cooking girl from SPC. And then I used a paw print because she walked up the steps finally by herself. Like I was teaching her on Friday, but she was able to walk up by herself on Sunday. And then I used a patterned half box to mark that I did laundry this day with a icon from Sadie Stickers. And then in the scallop, I used a Once More With Love filming munchkin because I did film a plan with me this day. So I am filling out everything here. So while this is going through, how was everybody's Halloween? I didn't do anything. No trick-or-treaters. I live on a street that doesn't really have children. But again, a lot of people didn't trick-or-treat because of COVID. But I mean, it was on the weekend. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I love Halloween anyway. I watched some spooky movies and I just like chilled out and like hung out all day at home. But yeah, and I think I'm not sure if I left a picture on my Instagram of Zoe, but when I post the pictures of this spread, I will put a picture of her in it too if you were interested in seeing what she looked like. She's super cute. We were looking for a Sheltie, but I mean the border collie, she's beautiful. She's beautiful regardless. And she's learning. She's a good girl. She's a puppy. She's a puppy. But yeah, also I wanted to mention I was using some of the, like my headers were 2 from the kit that I purchased. One was the bow from the $2 Tuesday in that Burberry pattern. And then one was the like wood grain from the other $2 Tuesday from Sadie Stickers. And then the overlays were from Sadie Stickers and from SPC. But here I am just putting everything back in and doing a little wiggle. There's a spread that I haven't completed. Good for me. Need to catch up. But I'm putting everything back in to show my little Viv wiggle or Viv twerk. And I still need to put on my, I need to go back and fill out everything on my sidebars. But I'm going to put, like, since it was the first day of, like the first week of fall this week. But here's my finished spread and I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's still my wiggle. But yeah, I'm going to use one of, I think, Glam Planner's, like, fall, like, Leave Girls. And then, like, the week home, which I think I'm in, like, the 30s now. But there is my finished stuff. This bottom washi I love. But I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a great day. Bye!